After Michael Corleone became the Don, one of the first things he did was travel to Las Vegas to meet with the renowned mogul Moe Greene. Greene was running casinos in Las Vegas and on the surface appeared to be well-liked and well-connected. When Michael gets to Las Vegas, he has his brother Fredo take him to meet with Moe. Moe greets Michael with a smile on his face and even tells one of his men to draw chips so everybody can play on the house. But this meeting immediately takes a turn when Michael tells Moe he wants to buy him out. This statement infuriates Moe, and after a short exchange between the two, he storms off. It appears as though Michael's inexperience is on display in this meeting. But later in the film, Moe Greene isn't so lucky. We see him being whacked along with the heads of the 5 families on the order of Michael. The question we will look at is what was Michael's real plan behind this sit-down with Moe. Let's hop into it. Moe Greene had a very brief appearance in The Godfather, but it was a very loud and audacious scene from him. Moe was a renowned Jewish mobster and was a former executioner for Murder Incorporated. Moe was responsible for being the creator of Las Vegas, which may explain his hubris nature. Before this, he was part of the Roth Syndicate, being a lieutenant within the organization. It is important to note that the casinos Greene was running was bankrolled by the Corleones and the Molinari family, guaranteeing Fredo's safety. In exchange for this, Moe took in Fredo so he could learn the casino business, but we know this backfires for Moe. Now when Michael first arrives in Vegas, Fredo shows him inside to a handful of beautiful women and music, but of course Michael is strictly business, so he tells Fredo to get rid of them. Michael then sits down with Johnny Fontaine and explains to him that the Corleones are looking to leave the olive oil business and move its interests into the casinos in Vegas. He says that Moe Greene will sell us his share so the family completely owns it. This is a small glimpse into what Michael was planning. When Moe walks in, one of the first things we learn is that Moe's casinos are losing money. Greene doesn't deny this either, telling Michael, "You think I'm skimming off the top." When Michael says he's just unlucky, Moe goes ballistic, spewing his contempt for Michael and the family, saying that the Corleones don't have that kind of muscle anymore. It's clear that Moe felt insulted by Michael even offering to buy him out. During Moe's blow-up, he reveals that he talked to Barzini, saying he could make a deal with Emilio and still keep his hotel. This is something to keep an eye on. Michael completely disregards what Greene said and questions him about why he slaps his brother Fredo around in public. From Moe's perspective, this meeting was a joke, and thought that the Corleone family was all done. With the Don retired and Barzini eating up their territory, Moe didn't think the Corleones had the power anymore, but Michael had an ace up his sleeve. You see, Michael was playing into this so-called weakness that the Corleones seemed to have at the time, but Michael also knew that Moe Greene was noticeably weaker than him. Just by the fact that Moe claims he talked to Barzini shows that he knows his casinos are in a precarious spot. On top of this, the Corleones bankrolled Moe Greene's casinos, a fact that Moe seems to completely disregard. So Michael's statement of buying him out is actually somewhat justifiable. Michael's plan is rather straightforward. It seems he never meant to make a deal with Moe in the first place. The deal was already done before the meeting started. It's very possible Michael went to the Molinari family and expressed the issue with Moe losing money and publicly embarrassing his brother and laid out his plan. Michael's plan was to poke at Moe to get him to blow up, which gives ground for him to be whacked. Even though Michael already knew Moe wasn't going to be around much longer, he wanted to set up this meeting to ensure there was a reason behind his move to kill him. It's possible the Molinaris were also upset since they were pulling strings to ensure Fredo's welfare, just for these casinos to lose money. So it's feasible that if Michael did approach Anthony Molinari, that he understood Michael's plan and didn't dispute it, with Michael possibly paying Molinari for the troubles once he took over. And Moe, as flashy and wealthy as he seemed to be, was rather unintelligent. He made many mistakes, starting with his berating of Fredo. The fact that this was happening and that it traveled back to New York was a huge mistake by Greene, which put a target on his back. One thing that shows Moe's stupidity is the fact that he was being backed financially by the Corleones, but continued to act this way to Fredo and also declining Michael's deal in a way that shows he's superior. Without the Corleones, it's possible he wouldn't have been able to open the casinos and someone else may have swooped in for the opportunity. This man struggled with being courteous. This breach of respect toward the Corleones didn't go unnoticed, as Michael brings it up in the meeting, but also Vito mentions this in the book. An exchange between him and Tessio emerges, and Vito says that Moe is a man he'd rather not talk to. This is when Tessio remembered the stories about Greene slapping Fredo around. He put two and two together and knew Moe was a dead man, so even the aging Vito had contempt for Moe Greene. It really is a slap in the face, though. Wouldn't you be grateful to a family for financing casinos for you? Instead, Moe decided to slap Vito's son around, a crucial mistake. There was no return on investment for the Corleones, and a certain someone had to pay the price. During the meeting, Moe could have sat and thought about the predicament he was in an attempt to save his life and his financial situation. But that is squandered when he brings up the last name Michael wanted to hear at that point, Barzini. This was just salt in the wound and showed Moe's poor judgment. He revealed that he was in cahoots with Emilio Barzini, while also knowing it was Barzini who was chasing Michael out of New York. After Michael hears this, notice how he completely changed the discussion to Fredo. At this point, he wants to keep piling up knowledge and evidence of Moe's business in disrespect towards the Corleone. In the end, it was Michael's competence, and on the contrary, Moe's arrogance that was the difference in this short but calculated battle. As the hit on the five families unfolds, we see a hitman walk into a massage parlor, shooting Moe in the eye and sealing his fate. And now Michael and the family are back in business, taking over Vegas. An interesting point to note is that Moe Greene was actually based on real-life mobster Bugsy Siegel. Bugsy, just like portrayed in the film, was credited with the creation of Las Vegas. Bugsy, or his real name, Benjamin, was one of the founders and leaders of Murder Incorporated and became a bootlegger during Prohibition. In the late 1930s, Bugsy went to the West Coast to begin rackets and developed gambling dens and soon a nationwide bookmaker service. Once this became a success, he realized what his dream was, a casino. Bugsy was responsible for building the Flamingo Hotel and Casino in 1945, being backed with mobsters' money to finance it. $1 million was initially given to Bugsy, but the man never respected budgets, and it's thought he eventually borrowed around $6 million for the Flamingo. This excess money he was given led to Moe skimming from the money, which is also said in the film. On top of this, his girlfriend, Virginia, also began stealing money from the casino in the form of depositing money into secret offshore banks. Word from Vegas got to New York about Bugsy's antics and his casinos losing money. The Dons had a meeting and declared that this could go on no longer. Bugsy had to go. Bugsy was shot in his mansion by a sniper and passed away at the age of 41. Within days, mobsters walked into the Flamingo and assumed control. It's interesting how the film interweaves real-life events and fictional events to uplift this masterpiece. And that's the video. Did you notice the depth within this short scene between Moe and Michael? Comment below your thoughts about the video and Moe Greene's character. As always, I appreciate the support. Make sure to subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching.